Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or just welcome to my channel if you are new. And this video is going to be of my Genshin Impact Anniversary Art Contest entry. That's quite the mouthful. But this is for the first Anniversary Art Contest entry, contest they held this year in 2021. This was the one that had to do with the publicity bus, and so you had a chance to get your art put on the publicity bus, or one lucky person. But anyway, by the time I release this video, it will probably be done and over with. So the winners will probably be announced already by the time I release this. But I'll probably put down in the description whether I won anything or not, but I'm pretty sure I'm not winning anything. But yeah, so in this video I'm probably going to just be talking a little about my thought process behind the drawing, I guess. So yeah, hopefully it's interesting. So first, when the contest was announced, I'm like, ooh yes, a contest, I want to enter this. I mostly want my Primo gems. It's the mostly the thing I want. The other prizes were cool too, like you could actually win an iPad for crying out loud. But yeah, so it was basically you had to enter the contest and you can win one of these prizes, and one lucky winner was going to get their art featured on the first Genshin Impact publicity bus. And that publicity bus will show up at some corner of the world sometime. Unfortunately, I probably wouldn't be able to see it, and that's kind of sad because if I actually happened to get put on it, I wouldn't be able to see it, but I wasn't too sad because I knew I wasn't going to win. Yes, I entered this knowing I probably wasn't going to win. But yeah, so they gave you a dimensions of the canvas. So I think it had to be like 4800 by 2700 pixels. And I saw that and I'm just like, oof. My computer is not anything special, so it doesn't have a graphics card or anything, and it's not like upgraded. I've had it for, I don't know, 3 years now or something. It's kind of on the old side, and depending on how big my canvas is and how many layers I use, it really starts to lag. And I have to be careful because my computer cannot keep up with how fast I'm moving in my art program, and I might end up deleting layers or merging layers or making marks where I don't want to make them if I'm not careful, and it starts lagging. And that canvas size they gave you was like 4 times the size of the canvas I usually use. It's 4 times the size of the canvas I usually use, and so I'm like, I know my computer's gonna lag so bad with this. So I'm gonna keep the characters to a minimum and try to keep the layers I use to a minimum. So when I was choosing the characters, the only characters I really knew I wanted, and there were the 2 travelers and Paimon. I didn't really want to do too many characters, like I said, for the sake of time and for the sake of my computer not having to lag out. So I figured maybe about 6 or 7 characters. So I ended up deciding to do the 3 Archons because, well, they just released the third one as a playable character, and why not? I'd make it look a little more official, right? I was kind of aiming for a slightly more official look. So yeah, I was aiming for something that could pass as like official Genshin Impact like art, anniversary art. Obviously my style's totally different, but you know what I mean, like the arrangement and stuff. So I ended up doing the Travelers, Paimon, and 3 Archons as my character choices. So yeah, that was that. So after I chose the characters, I had to try to do the arrangement, so my posing composition. I did get a pose I liked, and I was just like disregarding the fact that there's gonna be windows and stuff in the bus, because MiHoYo didn't really give you a template to abide by. So they did post something on Twitter of like, it showed a picture of a bus, and they said it wasn't like the actual bus though, it was like an example, but that was all I had to go by, so I just used that as an example. And at first, like I said, because I had no template, I was just gonna not even care about where the windows and doors of the bus were gonna be. But then I eventually decided I'm going to care because it's gonna bug me, and so I used that bus as a template, even though it's not like the official bus. But judging by the dimensions, like the shape of the image, it looked like it's probably still gonna be on some sort of double-decker bus. So yeah, my goal was to make sure all the eyes, at least each character has their eyes visible and not cut out by a window. So yeah, I don't know, they might be painting over the windows, but I don't think so. But yeah, so I ended up rearranging them to this arrangement and kind of like a more angled arrangement. So the Travelers and Paimon are supposed to be more up front, and the Archon's just going to the back. And Venti is supposed to be between, like, the other two Archons and the two Travelers, but he kind of looks like he's more up front with the Travelers. But, I mean, if you squint, you can tell he's ever so slightly smaller, but I think, like, the size of his head's just a little bit smaller than the Travelers, so he's, like, kind of behind them, but not really, I don't know. He ended up being a little more forward than I meant, but no matter. So, yeah, and like I said, I try to limit the amount of layers I use for the sake of my computer, because it lags pretty quickly. It was going to lag pretty quickly with that big, huge canvas. And I mean, it was already lagging when I was almost done with the line art, and I'm like, hang in there, computer, you still have the flat colors, and the shading and the lighting. You gotta hang in there, and all the special effects. I try to keep my special effects slightly to a minimum, though, I mean, I didn't really want to, because I also want to do my best, right? But I think I did try to go do a lot of special effects, like bounce light and sparkles and stuff, but I was, had to do it, like, all on one layer, so if I screwed up, it was gonna be a little bit more difficult to fix. Because I was trying to do it all on one layer, so I had to do all my liner on one layer, all my flat colors on one layer, all my shading and lighting on one layer, on two separate. I did my shading on a separate layer than my lighting, and then all that was all on one layer. And now, if I had a beefier computer, I probably would have separated those a little bit more, and possibly more detailed areas of the flat coloring. I probably would have put on their own layers, but I wasn't going to do that because my computer will lag. And so, and I already knew I wanted to be able to be a little more free with the special effects, so I wanted to use a lot of layers for those. So I ended up doing, like, general lighting, general shadows, and sparkles and stuff. And let me tell you, by the end of this drawing, my computer was pretty laggy. Yes, my drawing program, I had to move a lot slower than I really could have, because, like I said, I don't want to delete a layer by accident, and so my computer couldn't keep up with me, so I had to move a little slower. So this drawing did take me approximately, like, 25 hours to do, but it probably could have taken me a little bit less time if I had a beefier computer, since I wouldn't have to have moved a little bit slower for the sake of my computer. But anyway, yeah. Now for the background, I was originally going to do like a Liyue kind of themed background, because I like Liyue, and I'm sorry I'm going to mispronounce everything too, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but I just love Liyue's landscape. I mean, I haven't seen Inazuma yet, so I can't really say, though from what I have seen, it looks pretty gloomy. Well, I mean, I could just been seeing nighttime scenes, but yeah, so. Okay, editing night here. In the time it took me to make this video, like, put it together, I have been playing Genshin and managed to get to Inazuma myself, and yeah, it's not really gloomy. I probably was seeing nighttime screenshots on social media. There is this one part of the island that has, like, a fog over it, and this one super stormy island, I guess. But otherwise, it's not really gloomy. I still think Liyue is my favorite location though so far, and I'll just have to hang around Inazuma. Maybe it'll grow on me more, but yeah, I think Liyue is still my favorite. Anyway, just want to say that, and I'll get back to the video. In Mondstadt, the area, or the, like, Anemo region's cool too. Something about the Liyue region, where all the, like, mountainous terrain, the fall colors, the cool, like, crystal clear pools, they always look so turquoise and vibrant. I just really like the Liyue landscape, so I was originally going to do that for a background. The only thing I don't like about the Liyue landscape is when I actually have to traverse and climb those mountains. That is a royal pain. But yeah, I'm thankful for teleport points, but still sometimes you have to climb. But anyway, that's what my original idea was, to put, like, some sort of Liyue background in the back. But I ended up kind of not liking the color scheme, because it's kind of really fall colored. I just didn't feel like I was matching the characters. So I ended up going with a more dreamy, cloud-like, like, wish screen inspired background. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, actually. It turned out really nice, matched the characters a lot better. Kind of had that, like I said, like, wish, dreamy feeling for, like, perfect for anniversary, if you ask me. But yeah, you know, this is, like, it's probably way late to mention this, but another thing I knew for sure I wanted to put in this picture was a cake, so I could put the words Happy Anniversary Genshin Impact. And the reason why I didn't put Happy First Anniversary Genshin Impact was just in case this went on the bus, and they wanted to reuse the bus for future anniversaries. I didn't want to put a number on it, if that made sense. Now, like I said, I knew for a fact I wasn't winning this, but I still wanted to keep that all in consideration, just in case, even though I was pretty sure I wasn't winning this. No way, no. So the main reasons why I was pretty sure I wasn't winning this. First off, you have to post your entry to Twitter, and I think some of the judging is actually based off how many likes and comments your post on Twitter gets. I'm not very big on Twitter. I have like 200 and something followers, but only like 3 or 5 of them even bother to ever like my stuff, and a lot of times the people who like my stuff don't even follow me. And so I'm not very big on Twitter, and there's no way I can compete with all the more, bigger, more well-known popular artists on Twitter. So I was pretty dang sure I wasn't going to win, just due to that alone. Unless my piece was that stand out that they just decided to choose it anyway. I don't know. But also, just looking at everyone else's entries, I'm like, I'm really proud of my piece. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I really love it. But these other people, I just feel like I just don't add up to them. Some of these other entries are just too crazy good. I'm like, there's no way they're picking me. I mean, maybe, but it's like a 0.002% chance I'm going to be chosen, probably. But yeah, even though, like I said, I'm really proud of how this turned out. I'm really happy with myself. I'm trying not to be too bummed about it. Like I said, I don't think my expectations will be really crushed if I do not win, because I was going in there, expecting not to win anyway. But yeah, my favorite part of this drawing probably was Venti. I don't know why. I just really love how he turned out. It was just, when I did a sketch and I was looking at it, like, he turned out so dang cute. I don't know what I did, but I did it good for whatever reason, and I just hope when I do the line art that his face still stays that cute. Sometimes my line art will be a little bit different than my sketch, so I was hoping that it would still look just as cute and I wouldn't, ruin it by any chance. And I don't think I did. I just think he looks cute. For whatever reason, he's my favorite part of this entire drawing. I don't know why. Honestly, all the Archons came out pretty well. I mean, the Travelers did too, but I feel like the Archons came out just a tad better. I am pretty proud of the cake too. Putting that frosting detail, like, I really didn't want to do that, but I did it. And yeah, but I think Venti's probably my favorite part of this drawing. Like I said, I'm going to try not to be too crushed about it, because like I said, I'm proud of myself. And I have to think of it like, my hard work might have not paid off, but somebody else's did. And like I said, that's kind of what I had when I did the Elsword Anniversary Art Contest. It's like, I may have not won, but somebody else's hard work paid off. Even if mine didn't, so somebody else is happy. I mean, I can't win everything, right? And like I said, I went into this expecting not to win, so it'd be more of a surprise if I did win something. Even if it's just one of the like measly participation prizes or runner-up prizes or something, I will be happy. But yeah, anyway, sorry I'm rambling, but despite knowing I probably wasn't going to get chosen for the bus, I decided to keep everything in consideration just in case. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but once again, I'm not going to be too bummed about losing, because I am proud of this drawing, I am proud how it turned out, and I had a lot of fun drawing it, so that was a plus. It's not a complete loss if I lose overall. And I mean, I'm left with a pretty picture, so I can do whatever I wish with it. It's mine to keep. So, and like that little negative space I left in the back, like I said, I was trying to keep in mind the bus windows and stuff, so that's why there's kind of a little bit of negative space above the travelers' heads, like where just some clouds and stuff. But it's actually kind of a nice little spot where you could put like words, like some sort of saying or something. So I mean, I could always use this picture for something and put some little words or something on it. I don't know. But that Venti may end up being my new Twitter profile picture. I really love how it turned out. I don't know why. Okay? I just really loved how he turned out. I mean, I also like Zhongli too. He turned out pretty cool. His color palette is just amazing. I mean, I like earth tones and all, but holy moly, his outfit, or his color palette, and his outfit is just amazing. Okay, but anyway. But as amazing as Zhongli turned out in here, I just Venti's my favorite part. But anyway, enough rambling. That was pretty much the gist. I tried to do less characters, so I wanted to do as many layers. And for the sake of my computer, since it's not a beefy computer, it's not like a content creator or gaming computer, it lags. So yeah, I chose 6 characters, pretty much all the main characters in the game, and then And overall, I'm happy that turned out. I'm not gonna be bummed if I lose because I went in there not expecting to win. And yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, they're actually going to be holding another contest. At the time of releasing this video, it will probably still be going. It's another art contest, which I probably will enter. This one you don't have to worry about having a certain canvas size because it's not going to be put on a bus, so that's a plus. And also, you don't have to post to Twitter and worry about being popular on Twitter to even win. So anyway, enough rambling. You guys are probably sick of hearing my voice by now. Okay, before I leave, I would like to apologize for making such a long video. This drawing took forever, so it turned out to be a really long video, and I didn't want to speed up anymore because I didn't want to be blinking and flashing all over the place, and I didn't want to give anyone a seizure. But I apologize for making such a long video. I don't know if you're one to not like long videos, but yeah, I apologize for that, and yeah, so I guess I'll just do all my outro stuff here, and leave you to enjoy the rest of the video without my voice. So if you like this video, do give it a like and consider subscribing maybe. And I do have a Zazzle store if you want to check that out. I'll put a link to it in the description, and you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on YouTube obviously, and I do have a Pinterest too if you want to go follow me there. It's I mostly just pin stuff I post on Twitter, along with maybe some other inspirational things, pictures and images I find inspiring. But yeah, so you can follow me on Pinterest. I'm also on Anime Amino if you want to go follow me there, and also Pagey Roll Amino. Amino seems to be dying a bit, so I figured maybe I'll try to rep it a little bit. But anyway, I apologize if this was a little bit rambly. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and again, I apologize for the long video, and I will see you all next time. Please enjoy the rest of the video without the sound of my voice, and yeah. Until next time, guys. Bye!